Previously on Married to the Game.
It's gonna be a hockey player.
Summer is so fun, like with the family.
I just want your hair to be perfect for the wedding.
Make it look thick and full. No ball. Stop it.
It's time for a high five.
Me and Ryan have such a playful relationship. I think that's important to keep a relationship going, to laugh.
Daddy is gonna go play in a new hockey city. Do you want to go with Daddy?
No.
Why? Where do you want to live?
When you got traded, I felt like someone was taking my life away from me.
It's horrible. People don't know that side.
Long distance is so hard. Like, I tell everyone, don't do it.
A French manicure would look really nice in all your pics. Think? Yeah. It's the day before the wedding, and all my bridesmaids just arrived in Napa, and I'm taking them all to get their nails done. Tomorrow is the big day, and I'm marrying Dan Winnick, and he plays for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm gonna do... I never thought picking out a nail polish for your wedding would be so difficult.
I know, right?
Goodness. Okay. Until I met Dan, I probably got my nails done twice a year. I really didn't give a shit, but something about him just like sparked this interest in being pretty. Why is this struggle so real right now? This is unbelievable. Two of my bridesmaids are friends from high school. One is a friend that was in the art school with me in college, and one is Dan's best friend, Melissa.
Are you guys all set for the honeymoon?
Yeah. We hop on a plane, we fly to the Maldives, then we hop on a seaplane that takes us to the island that we're staying on.
Taylor.
Yeah, and then it's all cakes and pies from there.
Any fun surprises for the wedding night?
I want to imagine that I'm gonna come out like in the bathroom wearing like full-on lingerie and looking great, but I'm probably just gonna be too drunk tonight. It's gonna be like, hey, honey.
Sleep on the
I'm
bed.
gonna come out and feel all sexy, but it's just gonna be, hey, honey.
Come get it.
Is Dan excited to sign back with Toronto?
Yeah, no, definitely. Are you kidding? I knew the whole time. I had a premonition about it, and he was saying, oh, they're not gonna want me back. He was not prepared at all. He didn't think anybody was gonna try and sign him the first day that they could. And then we got the call, and I was like, you have to say I was right every day for this week. Every day I wanna hear it. And so I made him say it to me every morning, like, all right, Taylor, you were right. So yeah, no, he's really excited. All of his friends and family are there. Toronto's a great place for Dan to play because it's a great support group. It's where he grew up. But, you know, at the same time, last year they didn't grant me my work visa. So as soon as I found out, I kind of shut off emotionally. And, you know, winter crept on me really hard. And the lack of sunlight, the cold, it was just overwhelming. And it took a huge toll on my mental health.
Is there room for us to visit?
Of course there's room for you to visit. Are you guys crazy? You better come visit me this year since you guys all bailed last year. I tell myself it can't be the same as last year if it's too overwhelming to have nothing going on.
I'll go in the winter. I'm not scared. So when did you realize that you wanted to marry Dan?
When did I know I want to marry Dan? Within like 2 months of dating him. Dan and I were so in love with each other, and neither of us wanted to say it. Marrying a guy like Dan really solidifies the fact that I've welcomed somebody into my life that is always gonna love me and take care of me and understand me.
He is quite a catch, you little bitch.
You know what? The way I see it is I dated all these idiots when I was younger, and I deserve a good man like Dan.
Yeah.
You've had your fair share of a-holes.
Morons.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A lot of my ex-boyfriends took advantage of the fact that I had depression and anxiety. I mean, it's a difficult circumstance to understand, but the reason Dan is so different than all of them is because from day one, he never made me feel like there was something wrong with me. Everything he's done for me so far, I can't even imagine being married to this man. It's a dream. There's the past boyfriends, and then there's Dan, and they're all here, and Dan's here. I'm so lucky. The future holds a lot of great things.
Let's go. Fast, fast, fast. Go, Daddy.
We have a new boat, so we are trying to use it before the end of summer. I know we talk about like bringing him to daycare like maybe once or twice a week.
Like that, just so, you know, he's with other kids.
But I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Why?
He's just 1 year old.
I know, but he's gonna like that. I don't know, I just feel like we should bring him to daycare. I know he's still young, but even if I bring him like before practice, and then when I come back from practice, I go pick him up just for a couple hours, or...
He wants to put Tyler in daycare for the season, like maybe once or twice a week. I'm scared that when he's gonna start daycare, he's gonna be sick all the the time.
Yeah, but that's part of
I know, but
baby.
if I can wait a year more, that would be perfect.
I understand what Jonathan, like, he's like, yeah, but he's gonna learn stuff. He's gonna play with the kids. He's gonna have to, like, he's gonna learn how to share. I can do this. I can share with him. I'm gonna choose that my baby's gonna be home.
Every summer it feels it goes quicker and quicker, right?
Yeah.
Especially with Tyler now, but
I know.
back to work for you and
I
same
know.
with me.
I'm excited.
We know that Jonathan will be back in Toronto, but we don't know for how many years and how much he's gonna sign. So I hope he's gonna sign like a contract before like arbitration next week. I can see that he's stressed. Every season there's pressure on Jonathan to prove himself, to show them that he's the #1 goalie. But I wish like he can sign so many years. When you love a city, you just want to stay there.
Oh, I know. I'm sad too. You're sad? Mommy's sad too.
I know I'm stressed, he's stressed, but in hockey, we just wait and see. You cannot make plans.
Bye-bye, Tyler. Bye-bye.
Bye, Bato.
Bye, Bato.
Bye-bye, Bato.
Okay, I'll be there in a sec. Don't lose that ball, though. Hey, you gotta push it in more so it doesn't move around as much. Yeah. See? We're okay.
Jason's been home for a few weeks now and has signed with the Philadelphia organization, so we'll be living in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Aspen, you seem like you're in such a good mood these days.
What do you mean? It's happening. Hi, baby.
Because Dad's home.
Hi, baby. Jason's two-way contract with the Flyers. It means he'll be down in their farm team, and if they need to call someone up, he'll be called up.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We do not have a house. We do not have a school lockdown. We don't know anything about Pennsylvania, and I've never lived on the East Coast.
Erica is married to Jamie Lundmark, and Jamie and Jason played in the New York Rangers organization, and she's a realtor in Philadelphia, so she's gonna help us look for a place.
From my experience, everybody that comes here from Canada, it's kind of a culture shock. It seems all fine and dandy right now. Oh, we're just gonna pick up, we're gonna drive to Allentown, and then you know how it is. It's like a breeding ground for absolute chaos.
Yeah, like we've been so busy since Jason signed, and now I'm like, okay, I have work to do. I have to find this house, schools. Yeah. Oh.
I really think that the biggest concern for you is figuring out, you know, where you want to live in terms of which school district that you want Ryder to go to. You can send him to a private school that it doesn't matter where you live.
Okay.
But if he ends up getting called up in January, are you going to be able to move again?
I think the drive from Allentown to Philly would be an hour and a half. So if Jason gets called up and he's up for a while, that would suck.
That would so be our luck, like that we would finally move all the way out there and then he gets called up. So that's where private school would be better.
I
with the way we pick up and move. So Jason and I need to talk about that.
Yeah.
The scariest part for me is, I guess, putting Ryder in a mainstream school. His school has just been so safe for us, and we drop him off with no worries. Now every day I think I'll take him to school and I'll be like, hopefully he's not getting picked on. We would be so devastated if, you know, it just wasn't working out for Ryder.
You want to be in the right school district that's going to be able to facilitate Ryder. I've talked to a few people, then the second I mentioned autism, their tone changed, so it's a little frustrating.
You don't want to feed your kids to the wolves, like that's just kind of what I'm scared about, but I think it'll be good, and the kids are excited to move with Jason. There's a lot more downtime in the AHL, so it'll be good.
So long as he stays down.
We will see. Okay, so I'll show Jason some of these houses, and then...
Before doing that, Cadet, I really think that the school thing has to be figured out.
Right.
Babe,
Quoi?
il est quelle heure, là?
45.
It's a big day today. We have Tyler's first birthday, and I'm doing a big party with all my friends and their kids.
We have to go.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do. We have to like do everything before people are coming around 12:1. I'm so stressed this morning. The weather looks very bad.
What are we gonna do if it's starting to rain?
I don't know. Kick people out?
I cannot fit 70 people in my house.
I know that.
I just feel like, oh, it's gonna start raining for sure.
Why? Like, it's supposed to be nice.
I'm in the parking lot, and Jonathan's getting the bouncy castle. I was thinking about so much that I forgot the money.
Oh!
C'est amazing. Faut pas penser à ça.
Demain, pour le paiement, il n'y a pas de... Ça passe là, c'est correct. Ça va? Oui, merci beaucoup.
Excuse. We're gonna have to pay tomorrow. Okay, let's go. I have too much stuff to think about. Oh boy.
Here you go, babe. That's all yours.
That's good. Mais pas trop fort.
Here you go. See you later.
This is my first time planning a big party. It's stressful.
You want all the toys in the pool?
Yes!
I didn't think how much work it will be.
Can you imagine when we're gonna get married? How crazy that's gonna be? Oh my God.
It's a good practice for my wedding, like to plan Tyler's birthday.
Give me the blue.
I know, I'm trying.
We have no time.
Every summer we go to Regina.
Yeah?
We don't miss the summer. We love going to see Ryan's family.
She just woke up.
Ryan plays hockey. Ryan's brother, Chris, plays for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. He's in the CFL. Ryan's mom and dad both played volleyball. They're all athletes.
You want this ball? No? Which one do you want? Hockey stick? Basketball?
I do think there's some pressure there for our kids to be a professional athlete. If they didn't want to do sports, like Ryan literally said that he will support them in whatever they want to do, whether it's, you know, band or art or whatever.
Nice lefty.
Oh!
You and Dad just twins with your shirts off.
No, jersey's off.
Ryan always has a shirt off. Like, the less clothes, the better for him.
Brothers are.
No fear.
Hey. Hey. What's the matter? Gabby, what's the matter?
That's what you look like when you're getting a bad penalty.
Yeah. That was a bad call. Excuse me, ladies. Got the meat coming through. And the burgers.
It's pretty cool to see, you know, how we grew up and all the same friends and all the same neighbors are there. It's so fun seeing them, like, here, like, in Ryan's hometown, you know, and seeing where he grew up and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Want to give Willa a kiss before she goes home?
A kiss? I'll give Grandma a kiss. Say bye, Grandma. Love you.
Oh, nice kisses.
Can you give Grandma a kiss?
I'm gonna get you.
I think it's key for him to stay connected to his roots just because it just brings you back to earth, you know? It's healthy for sure.
I love you. Have fun.
Hope she'll fall asleep.
I know.
Okay, love you.
I love you.
Thanks.
Jason,
What?
we have to make a decision on private or public schools because private will allow you kind of to leave a little bit earlier, miss days.
Then you gotta find out what that costs and stuff too.
Yeah. It's nice to have Jason around to be a part of the process. We can figure this move out together.
So what's the meeting about? What are we?
So like they'll have the goal sheet and we're just gonna go through what we can cross off as goals and then we can add new ones.
Yeah.
We're going for an assessment at Ryder's school and we do this every couple of months, but it's nice this time because Jason actually gets to be there.
So what kind of things do you want to ask them about?
What should our game plan be going somewhere new with Ryder?
So what if he's at school and they provide lunches for them?
Yeah.
And it's rice.
Yeah.
And he's eating it with his hands.
No,
Like,
I know.
you know what I mean? Like that. Those are the kinds of things where we don't want him to stand out. Like,
How do you kind of curb it a little bit?
I think for any parent, the typical child, a child with autism, you don't want your kid to stand out and be the different one because, you know, it kind of opens the doors for bullying.
man, we don't have much time. I'm scared.
We have a lot to organize before the move, and Ryder's school starts in just a few months.
I have a copy of Ryder's most updated plan.
Perfect.
Last meetings are always fun because they are a celebration of how far we've come. And now, giving you the tools that you need to make that big transition. It's exciting.
It is exciting, like, and I don't
doubt Ryder. I'm just scared for him in like a mainstream school.
We're very grateful for his therapy team and the progress and the consistency that we've had recently has just been amazing for Ryder. But it's hard to leave.
I've told him like we're moving, so he understands we're leaving, but I just don't think he understands he's not coming back to New Heights. I'm gonna start crying.
In terms of new school, we also have to remember that he will need supports.
Yeah.
Like you cannot leave him in the classroom. He definitely needs supports. He is not good to go. So it's your job, guys, to advocate for him.
I know we're so lucky and like Ryder's verbal. We're so lucky that he is, and it's always so heartbreaking, you know, that there's people with autism out there who can't speak, and there's some parents, they'll never hear their kids say, I love you.
I guess it's just school that is like gives me like anxiety about how it's gonna be for him if anyone is mean to Ryder.
Just send Easton on them. Easton can take care of him.
We honestly could not have handpicked a better brother for Ryder because he's made Ryder learn to socialize and have that back and forth chatter that, you know, Ryder struggles with socially.
I think Easton is a good motivator for him.
Easton's great for him.
He is.
Sure.
Ryder's gonna have Easton, Easton's gonna have Ryder. When they're in those uncertain situations with new people and new places, they've got each other.
But they have to be aware that they can expect certain things from, you know, him being in the classroom. Even when he gets upset, who is going to support him?
I guess that just scares me with someone new.
For me, obviously, not being around as much. As much as, you know, I can ask questions and stuff and try to read about it, it's not the same as actually being there and doing it.
But you've been actively involved.
I think it was important for Jason to hear from the therapy team that, you know, we made the right decision by staying and that consistency was so good for Ryder and he really thrived on it.
This is for cake, not cupcakes.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We're at our summer house in London, and Brendan and I are hosting the after party of Nadine's baptism. Nadine is the third child of Carla and Eric. Carla is Brendan's sister, and I wanted to do something special, so I thought that cupcake was a good idea.
Do you even know where the oven is? I've never seen you use an oven, so.
Me either. We recently updated our kitchen, and I thought it might motivate me to use it.
This is called an oven, honey. This is where you put food in and it gets really hot and it cooks the food for you.
Can I put your hand in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen the inside. It looks like a spaceship. It's a spaceship / oven.
No,
Back.
no.
Back, like this.
Holy, why are you so punchy?
Well, I like to touch it.
Okay.
Or maybe it's a time travel machine. Yeah.
It's very easy.
Well, let me do it.
Oh my.
What's the temperature?
375.
Got it.
I'm so pumped about it.
Let's do this. Eggs and milk, right?
How many cakes have you baked in your life?
None, but I watch Cake Boss every day. Oh, it's falling everywhere.
That's gonna take us 2 hours to do that.
Ah. Oh my God, what am I doing? Shit.
Watch out, watch out.
You watch out.
I can't see.
We need 3 more.
We need to, well, just, you don't need them total. I mean, you're gonna eat those 8 over there, so that basically leaves 11.
I'm not gonna
12.
eat any. It's for the kids. Get 3 more. I think I should be a baker. After my career.
Well, you can't cook, so I mean, baking.
No,
is
baking
next.
is different. Baking is not cooking. Baking is like you're an artist.
Yeah.
Our relationship is based on us teasing each other
I'm never baking with you again.
and chirping.
What do they look like?
They look like my boobies. Look at this one.
They're all deformed.
You should never trust me in a kitchen. Are people really gonna judge us on our cupcakes? Other
People
acids.
always judge.
The party is amazing. People are having fun. Hopefully it's not gonna rain. We're doing the party in July because Jonathan's brother is leaving in a week. He's playing hockey in France, so I want to be there, so we have to do the party tonight.
So, bro, you excited to go back to France?
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a new adventure with a new team. So lots of stuff to do around my house before I leave. Yeah, that's exciting. Going to Toronto soon. I gotta go next week. I'm going to see the doctor, and then hopefully I don't have to go to art. But my art break is on Friday. And find a deal. Yeah, hopefully.
I know Jonathan's agent wants to ask for $5 million a year, and the Leafs wants to give him less than $3 million. So I hope he's gonna sign like a contract before like arbitration next week.
Since you called me a couple days ago, you're like, hey, your art day is coming up. Yeah.
Like he's starting to stress because it's like in a week. So I just feel like the team doesn't believe in you or what, like doesn't want to give you what you want. Like it's weird. So I just want him to sign and like be done with it.
I was stressed about the party, like planning everything, but now the party's gonna be done, I'm gonna be stressed about leaving. Packing everything, leaving with the baby.
Are you going back to work in Toronto this year?
Maybe 3 times a week. But I'm sure Daisy, my agent in Toronto, she's like, you're gonna be full-time with us. I'm like, I have a baby. So I wanna spend time with the baby and work at the same time.
Is Jonathan signed already?
Not yet.
It's better if you agree before going on arbitration because it's never the contract that you want.
Are you stressed about that?
He is stressed. The season's starting in a couple of weeks, so he needs to sign soon.
Can I go in? Yes.
What's your fee?
I don't care about those.
I do.
Hey, buddy. Tomorrow's the wedding, but tonight we asked everyone to come into town early so they could attend the party for the out-of-town guests that we're hosting. And it's at a vineyard called Tamber Bay.
Oh, this
Buddy.
is my fiance, Taylor.
I've heard so much, oh my God, put your hand up. Look at this thing, Dan.
You know where I went 2 nights ago?
Shotgun Winnie's. Shotgun Willie's is a strip club that Dan and his friends used to go to in Colorado. I've been asking to go there since I met him. Do they serve food? Because if there's an omelet at a strip club, I'm there.
They have it.
I'm there. I can't imagine the kitchens being too sanitary, but I don't care. I just like to mess around with Dan. I mean, the guy was like the ultimate bachelor before I met him, so I constantly just like to poke fun at him. And Shotgun Willie's is one of my favorite stories about him. I just think it's hilarious. They called it Shotgun Winnie's because he was there enough to make it a memorable situation.
Just a lot of hand sanitizer.
Ew! Oh, that's gross. That's nasty. I love all the stories from back in the day. You were a wild man.
You know. But now I have you.
You're such an idiot. I have 0 cold feet coming up to our wedding. Honestly, I don't even understand the concept of it. I mean, everyone says like, oh, you're gonna like get that moment where you are gonna question what you're doing, and it's like at no point in time did I feel like this wasn't the right thing. And he didn't understand it either. He's like, I don't get it. This date can't get here fast enough.
Are you? My God. Oh, I'll do that one.
That's nice.
Noah Foreman, he's the team doctor for the Maple Leafs, and Dan and him have like an exceptionally close relationship.
How happy are we?
Just a little bit.
He is pretty much my doctor while I'm in Toronto. Now I get to see you practically every week. Last year, when my depression took off, Dr. Foreman really helped me get through it. He kind of just like picked up where my previous doctors left off, where they're kind of more my friends. Can you believe he's coming back?
I had a huge feeling though.
Yeah, she did too. That's all she was saying.
No, I told him. I was like, we're going back to Noah. Yeah. So he can be my doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So
I'm his best child, on top of being the
I bet it. And if you didn't ask, that's the truth.
I am very close with my father. I'm his only daughter.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah, very good.
I always make jokes that I'm his favorite kid, and while I think I'm joking, I don't think I'm joking. So you ready for your speech?
Tomorrow? It took me 3 hours today. I crossed off about 9 pages.
I once did say to Dan that, you know, like, you're always gonna be number 2 in my life because my dad's gonna be number 1. I love you, Dad.
Thank you.
Tomorrow's your day.
It's the eve of my wedding, and I'm just really excited that I'm marrying Dan tomorrow. So excited that I need to take a sleeping pill because I'm not going to sleep tonight, so.
Hey, look at the stadium. It's
pretty big one. Every time we go to Regina, we always go to a CFL game, which is unbelievable. Those fans are so fun and so crazy. It's really, really the highlight of my trip for sure.
Love coming back for games.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to support him, you know, when we can. Ryan's so proud of his brother. It's pretty cool seeing that relationship between them, cheering each other on and supporting each other as much as they can. Oh, I hope we win this game.
We fight it! We fight it! We fight it! Playmakers!
It is a nice change of pace, getting to watch a game with Ryan and the kids, and not just me babysitting all the kids watching Daddy.
Good snap and early unloads, a high rocket.
Do you wish you were out there, babe?
Yes, big time.
So bad.
I miss playing football so bad.
Yeah.
Every time I'm here.
I know. Like, get me out there. Anytime we're at a baseball game, you want to be out there.
That's true.
I should have been a baseball player. I should have been a football player.
It's true.
Ryan played all sports growing up. He's naturally athletic, picks up any sport he tries, which is frustrating for me because I kind of thought I was sort of athletic until I met him. I was a cheerleader in high school. I did cheerleading, dance. I did the really girly sports.
Oh, look at her go. Do you want to play football when you get older like Uncle Chris? Yeah.
You know Daddy played football when he was little?
Yep. Daddy and Uncle Chris played football, and Uncle Chris played hockey, and Daddy played hockey. They both played both.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play.
I'm hope. No? What do you want to play when you get older? Golf. A non-contact sport. Please.
Yeah, we'll play golf, buddy.
Hockey and football are both very aggressive sports. So it does scare me a little bit just because it's crazy, like the hits and stuff and concussions. I think as a wife, a professional hockey player, being out in the stands and seeing your husband get hurt and you don't know what's going on, you don't know how bad it is, in a blink of an eye, their career could be over. It's pretty scary.
2nd and 4 riders from their 41.
Because it was Nadine's baptism, we got her the prettiest dress in Italy. She was really cute. Brendan and I are hosting the after party. The cupcakes are almost done and I just have to do the decoration.
I might be putting too much, right?
No, you'll be all right.
Carla and Eric named us Nadine's godparents. It's the first time in my life I'm someone's godmother.
Mom, have you ever seen cupcakes this good? Well, they all were deformed. MP had to cut them.
Are you judging me on my baking skills?
I'm surprised she did this good.
I had to call for help on what to buy to make those, so I can't judge anybody on their
Making me
baking
feel better. But all those hours of watching cake...
She doesn't want to talk to you
She
anymore.
does not give a fuck.
Oh, there's kids around.
Bad godmother. Bad.
Look at this. I'm gonna be a baker.
She can't cook a hot dog, but she can make some cupcakes.
Carla, I made a surprise for Nadine. Oh my God, they're beautiful. I'll go get her.
I wouldn't eat them, personally.
It would have been the perfect summer with everything that happened. Nadine's baptism, the trip to Italy, the fact that we got engaged, everything was perfection. But there's always that shadow of Brennan being traded to Vancouver. And I feel like I spent the whole summer being in denial.
So when do you leave anyway?
August 31st.
So that's coming up another couple of weeks then.
When do you want to have babies?
We can go get started right now if you want.
Can you imagine me being long distance and getting pregnant?
We're gonna go out and try and make something. Let's go.
Not gonna happen.
first and 10 riders from their 49. Moore and Rhea are the big bodies. Play fake. Kevin Glenn puts it up. Downfield for Jamel Richardson. Untouchable ball.
In hockey, like, all the kids will wave to their dad, and the dad has, like, a signal, like, whether he touches helmet or, like, puts his arm up or stretches or whatever it is, just to acknowledge that he saw the kids wave. So we gotta get one of those, like a sign.
I give you guys a shout out every time I go out for a star.
Oh, you do a little, yeah. But you do like everybody does, like.
Sorry, my
Hey,
bad.
from now on, touch the face mask when the kids are waving.
I don't have a face mask.
Or like the edge of your helmet.
Flags on the plane.
There's a flag on the play? I missed that. That's great.
3:21 to go. Riders trailing by 5.
The fourth quarter. We need a touchdown now. They're going to need you to cheer, okay? Okay, here we go. We need a first down here. Here we go. Oh, man, attack is atrocious.
It really sucks that the Riders lost the game, but hopefully the kids can cheer up Uncle Chris.
Did you have fun in your first game? Yeah? Okay.
How are we doing?
Frustrated as can be.
Terrible. Yeah, I know.
Go, 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 go. Dad, go!
Oh, I'm the other team. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, good one, Gabby. Nice. Mom with the pure shot. Bang!
It's so exciting to go to Regina. It just feels like everything kind of slows down. You just back to the basics. Sucks to say goodbye. I hate goodbyes. But overall, it was a really great trip.
Oh, get her, get her.
Oh, touchdown!
Yeah.
You gotta do a little dance at the end. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The morning of my wedding, you know, I thought I would be more nervous than I am, to be honest. I'm more excited. All my friends, we're gonna get our makeup done, and I wanna like see what I'm gonna look like, see what they're gonna look like, give them their presents. You know? They're so You guys like them? Yes.
Andrew, that's from me, and Taylor actually got all of us. Cohibas. Kinger. Awesome.
Dan's groomsmen are all people that are from his childhood. None of them are in the hockey community. They're all people that he grew up with.
Welcome. Oh, wow.
When we were trying to pick the date and the venue and stuff, you can't do it too late because then he needs to start skating and being prepared to go. We have to pack and go to Toronto. So it was really, we only had about like 2 or 3 weekends that would have worked out for us. I think there's about like 5 or 6 other NHL weddings going on at the same time. Yeah, this is a good, I think it turned out okay. We made the right choice.
It's not humid. It's just, it's gonna be perfect.
I know.
Dan, do you have any aloe? Oh my God. Hey, you should see the video I have of him. Honestly, just moving on. Well done. Can you please let me see that again? First time in California. Oh my God. Pleaded with you to put 30 on the whole day and you didn't listen to me.
Did I bring you a bunch of beautiful palettes or what?
Yes. Finally the big day. Oh boy. Will you? No, I'm kidding. You're not supposed to give me the ring. I know. Yeah. Well, you are getting the rings. Yeah.
Dan's best man is one of his best friends since he was a kid. His name's Tim.
So first, here's mine. I should check them out. Yeah. July 25th, 2015. Nice.
It was really cute that Dan wanted a memento like of the sort of our wedding day to be forever on his wedding ring.
And this one is Taylor's. You can look at it if you want. Oh, I'm gonna.
My wedding band itself, he asked me if I wanted to have a say in it, and I basically chose one and asked him to make the diamonds a little bigger, and that was the end of that.
That's a lot of sparkle.
For 2 years, I'd followed this designer on Instagram. I've always imagined myself getting married in one of her dresses. There you go.
Oh my God, Taylor. This is unreal. You are just glimmering.
You guys like it? From the moment I got engaged up until about 2 hours before the wedding, I was perfectly fine. That's when I started kind of losing it and shaking and thinking that it was just gonna be a disaster. Oh shit, what's that? Oh God.
You look so cute.
So do you. How are you? Bridget and Ray are from Alberta originally, so they always come back in the summer to visit. It's always good to see Bridget.
Oh, shit.
I'm feeling a little bit shy about doing the mechanical bull in front of a crowd.
Oh, you look sexy.
All I'm thinking is I'm riding this bull. I should have worn jeans and not jean shorts.
Getting like rug burn.
It was really uncomfortable.
Are you gonna try to go with the kids, or are you guys looking into that?
Yeah, no, we're gonna live there.
You are?
So we're just gonna move right to Allentown, make that whole transition. Ryder's fine with it. He keeps saying we're going to Daddy's hockey house, but like, you know, eventually he'll get that it's like where we're staying for the year.
Do you have to get rid into new contracts now that the team pays for the move or not? Do you negotiate that in your contract, or do they always pay?
Unless it's a trade.
No, they don't.
They don't pay for anything.
They don't pay for moves anymore.
Just when you get traded.
Yeah. It's so expensive to move.
Who's the goalies there?
Mason and Neuberg. It'll be my 16th goalie coach in 16 years.
I think it'll be good though, like, I mean, to be around hockey again, especially like right now. I mean, you see it with like the kids, like they're so proud to watch you guys play.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun for them to kind of be in that mix again. I think it's fun for him right now too, because the kids are at an age where they can understand and they're so proud of him. Especially Easton, just like he's obsessed. Easton especially loves sports, and so he loves it that his dad plays hockey. So it's fun for Jason to like bring the kids and check out the locker room like before it ends, you know? Did you guys order any food?
Why, you gonna knock that whole thing down?
I actually could. Enjoy your meal, guys.
Sweet, thanks.
Thanks for the wieners.
Thanks, man. It's always nice to be with hockey friends and hockey friends that know you really well. Most hockey people have been through a few ups and downs, and so you never have to justify your decisions, or they never question. Everyone just kind of gets it a little bit more why you're doing things a certain way.
Sign a 1 year?
Yeah.
Two-way or?
Two-way. It's nice to be in one spot for a couple years, but...
Yeah, that's a long year when you don't have your family with you.
It's interesting. There's lots of days where you're like, it's nice because it's just quiet. There's lots of days where I'm staring at the ceiling and being like,
okay, now what
am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I could go out with the 23-year-olds right now if I want, but not really my cup of tea. But then you come home and it's just like max chaos. You're not used to like, I've been on my own for 8 months, let alone getting like into her like environment and her like routine and structure and trying to figure everything else out.
Yeah.
The adjustment, coming home.
Yeah.
It's fun. I think it's probably harder on Jason to come back and adjust rather than for us to adjust to him, because now he's got to come home and just kind of find his place in the family again.
You get sick of moving around a little bit.
You know what else? And you have to get your
How old are you now?
35.
Well, you hang on as long as you can. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that it's just like not gonna look the right way, or I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. I think just everyone's eyes on me. I'm really nervous about that.
This ring, I give to you. As a symbol of my love. In devotion to you. I gladly marry you. Enjoin my life to yours. in my life of tears.
Dan is just always calm and always there and always understanding. And it's like, it's kind of like it's not real. I can't even believe that I stumbled upon a person that has these qualities because I didn't think they existed.
With this ring, I thee wed. And so it is my sincere honor and privilege to pronounce you both husband and wife, and you may kiss your beautiful bride.
As the officiant announced this man and wife, I'm looking in this man's eyes and I'm his wife, and you know, it's just an incredible feeling. It's pure bliss.
Daniel and Taylor Winnick.
I am officially a hockey wife.
How do you best welcome our guests from across the border? Music, please.
My dad wants like everyone to know that we love Canadians. It's his favorite national anthem. The American one, he's like, yeah, Canadian national anthem, number one.
Okay, better than a hockey game, guys. There you go, Dan. As the father of the bride, of course, I toast and celebrate both my loving daughter, Taylor, and her wonderful new husband, Dan. Dan, my son-in-law, and I turn to you and say this with all heart. She loves you. You have captured her heart completely. Your strength, your patience, your attentiveness, your thoughtfulness has won her heart over totally. Lana and I welcome you with all affection to our family. And Taylor, my little girl, who has now grown up to be Cinderella, you have met your Prince Charming. So raise your glasses, please, for our love for Taylor and Dan.
When we're out in the moonlight, looking up at the stars above.
Dancing to the song was very nostalgic because Dan proposed to me with the song playing, and hearing the song really completes the journey that Dan and I have been on together for these last 2 years. And everyone just kind of faded away as we started.
So baby.
Next time on Married to the Game.
Make sure you have a proper grip on the shaft there, Tiff. That's what I learned in high school.
Maybe if you watch my channel, you'll find me learn French.
I'll fall asleep like you do at my hockey games.
I fall asleep in the stands. I'm gonna try and come.
Dan will book you tons of jobs so you won't be able to come. There's no point in you even coming.
What is that? Wedding present, Martine.
Like every fucking girl in the NHL has that Cartier bracelet. Like you're not clever for getting it.
This like catty, dramatic girl drama, I can't relate to it.
I had a lot of fear about what this would mean for our sweet little boy.
What's wrong? Why are you so upset?
I don't know, I guess it's just everything.